Hi guys, so you're very up close and personal right now. You can see literally all my flaws.
Once there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end.
I'm actually hungover, so I'm a little, not looking the best this morning. A little tired. Yes, I'm 21, don't come for me. Woke up with a headache this morning, so we're gonna see a full transformation, ladies and gentlemen. So I went ahead and exfoliated my face because it is winter and I have, very dry skin right now, so I wanted to get rid of all those dry patches, and I went ahead and went in with my Proactive Moisture Repair. I have been using Proactive and it has helped my skin. I know you can't tell right now. I haven't been the best at my routine over the past couple of days. I've been really busy, but it really has changed my skin. My skin has been clear until this morning. I woke up with like those red marks, but other than that, my skin's been pretty clear. This, as you can see, my eyebrow is messed up. That is because I tried to microblade my eyebrow myself, so that's why that is brown right there. That's not actually hair. My actual hair is like that. So, great. Don't do microblading yourself at home. It's a bad idea. I watched a YouTube video and thought I knew what I was doing, but I didn't, so hopefully that'll go away eventually. If not, I don't know.
See, that's funny, because you're dumb.
So sometimes I like to start off with my e.l.f. Poreless Primer. It's a dupe of the Tatcha Silk whatever it's called primer, and I ran out of that and it's expensive, so I decided to try this one, and I do like it. The only thing about primers in general is that sometimes it for some reason on me, I feel like when I use primers it can sometimes almost make my skin look like it has more texture, or in some spots it just doesn't look as good. So honestly, I really just like to go in straight onto my face most of the time. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the brows because that is what I like to do. This is just my everyday makeup routine. I honestly don't know how people talk when they're doing their makeup, but I'm going to try and talk you guys through this. So I'm using the Anastasia brow pencil. I will link everything down in the description, hopefully. Okay. Looking good, looking good. See, it just takes a little bit. I've gotten to where I can do my makeup pretty fast in like 30 minutes, so while I'm here, let's go ahead and talk about the coronavirus. I had corona back in June. It was at the very beginning of coronavirus stuff, and for me, it was honestly very weird. So for me, I got a stuffy nose. That was all that I had. I didn't have a fever. I just had a stuffy nose for about 3 days, and on the third day, I spit up. Well, okay, I looked in the back of my throat because I woke up and my throat felt super like weird, and I looked in the back of my throat and it looked like there was blood in the back of my throat. So whoa, I'm too shaky with this mirror. So it looked like there was blood in the back of my throat, right? And I was like, what in the world? So I eventually spit up this giant, like, freaking blood loogie. I know that sounds horrible. That sounds disgusting.
Ew,
but it was
gross.
Yeah, it was disgusting. And so after I spit that up, it was literally like I had I had a headache the first like couple days, and then I wasn't running a fever or anything, but I spit up this blood, and after that happened, I had no more stuffy nose, no more like symptoms as far as my nose being stuffed up. I never had a sore throat really. And it's like I spit that up, and then after that, I just couldn't taste or smell for like two to 3 weeks, and that was about it for me. But I got tested and I was positive. I went to the doctor and he listened to my lungs and everything, and he said, I don't think you have it because you seem like your lungs are fine and everything, but just let's go ahead and get you tested just in case, because, you know, it was so new that they weren't sure of all the symptoms, so they wanted to check. And sure enough, I was positive, and the guy that I was dating at the time was also positive. And for him, he didn't have any symptoms. He just got tested because I tested positive. The only symptoms that he had was the no taste or smell. So it was super weird. Hold on one second. I am going to go wet my beauty blender and I will be right back. Okay, my beauty blender is wetted, so that sounded really weird. So I have my foundation. I absolutely love this foundation. It's the Hello Happy Benefit Foundation, and the reason I love it so much is because it makes your skin look very natural, and I like a more natural foundation. I don't like my face to feel just like cakey. I hate the feeling of foundation. It literally makes me cringe, and I want to look natural. Okay. I do this next so that I can cover my eyelids and dark circles around my eyes. Ooh. This is basically going to be a Catfish tutorial, guys. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm really proud of how fast I've gotten at actually doing my makeup because it used to take me forever. Okay, so there's that. I am super pale, guys. Like, I had to get the lightest shade, obviously. Sorry, my mirror is actually on the right side of me, so if I'm looking over there, that's why. I have a small mirror, but my big mirror is on the right, so. I wanted to just be able to do it in my regular mirror, but I couldn't figure out how to set up the camera. So this is what we have to work with. So I don't know what to talk about, honestly, guys. How do people talk when they do these things? Like, so I'm probably just gonna speed through this really fast because I don't really have anything else to say. Also, this foundation is very buildable. It's nice because it can be very natural, but you can also build it up so that you can cover all your blemishes and everything. Time for my concealer. So I'm going in with the Hourglass concealer. I did use the Tarte Shape Tape, but it was always just too cakey for me. Like, it would always cake up and just be too full coverage. This one is also full coverage, but it's just not, I feel like it's smoother and not quite as cakey. And I just go in any spots that I feel like need a little extra love. Okay. I don't like to use too much, like under the under eyes or anything. Like, you know how people do the triangles? That, to me, is too much. This is literally what I do, like, every time I do my makeup. I don't usually do eyeshadow unless I'm going for a, like, I have a cute outfit that I like really want to match my eyeshadow to or something on special occasions, but for the most part I just like to look a little bit more natural and just enhance my natural features. Because for me personally, I don't want people to be able to think that I have a ton of makeup on, even though I actually kind of do. What? I should have removed my makeup better from my eyes today, but that is okay. We will just cover up all of it. Okay. Kind of carving out those brows using my eyeliner. And if you can tell, I kind of made my eyebrows a little bit more up on the tail than they usually would be, and out further. I feel like that's what looks best with my face shape. What? Okay. Let me just fix my brows a little bit because they got a little crazy just then. Just kind of, woo. Woo. Okay, so there's that. You know what sucks? Guys, now that I am single I'm realizing how trash men are in today's society, that they don't really care about your feelings. They just want to get what they want, and yeah, so don't give them what they want. If they're not going to give you what you want, which is an emotional connection, then don't give them what they want, which is, you know.
Yes,
anyways, so I have this CoverGirl FX powder, and it is a little bit dark on me, but we're going to work with it, and I usually bronze my neck to make it look like it matches and everything. I will be a little more bronze after all of this. So, and you know, if I'm wearing a low-cut shirt, I will like do bronze on my whole chest sometimes. Yeah, so let's see, my brushes, where do my brushes go? So I'm going to start with the bronzer, and the reason for that is because I do not want to, well actually this is a contour, but bronzer, contour, I know they're not the same thing, but you know what, to me they're the same thing, so it's fine. This is actually the Kim Kardashian contour, or maybe it is a bronzer, I'm not sure, but it's like that. I like the color because it's not too dark for me, it's a very light shade, and when you are as pale as me, it can be a struggle to find your shade sometimes. And I know the same is true for the opposite. If you're too dark, not that you're too dark, but you know what I mean. If you're a very dark skin shade, then it's also hard to find some makeup in your shades. I feel like a lot of makeup brands tend to cater to the mid shades. So it can be a struggle out here. Now I'm going to, I feel like these lights are like washing me out because you can't even see all that work that I just did. Okay, there, you can kind of see it. It's just a little flush of color. Together forever, never to part. Okay, I have this little like freckle thing right there, and it's kind of annoying, but whatever. I can't even cover it up right now, so I'm just gonna leave it. I am about to go over to my friends, and this guy actually played us. He was talking to us at the same time. We'd love to see that. Not really, but... Okay guys, apparently I stopped recording. I don't know how much you guys missed, but I just did my brows, and then I did my foundation, I did my concealer. Ugh, that sucks. I hate when that happens. Okay, so I'm just going in with the Master Precise All Day Maybelline eyeliner, Maybelline New York. I love this eyeliner because it is a felt tip. Any felt tip eyeliners I am totally in love with because I have to get that accurate precision. So for my hooded eyes, I like to, you have to keep your eye open for a lot of it to be able to really see what you're doing. I don't want my liner to be too crazy because this is a more everyday look. This is literally the look that I do all the time. Okay, see, that's all I'm gonna do. I just want it to be very, and then I go a little bit on the waterline as well. I usually use a pencil liner for this, but I do not have my pencil liner at the moment, so I'm just going in with this. But I have to be very careful that I don't turn my entire eye black, because that has happened before. Okay. I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you. So next is blush. I love a good blush. I am going in with, I actually really love this blush. It's the Essence Mosaic blush, and it is such a pretty color on my skin tone. It's really pinky, but it also has a little bit of peachy to it. It's so pretty. Honestly, I think blush is like my favorite part now of my makeup routine. I just think it makes you look so cute. Whoop. Okay. As I was saying, I'm about to go to my friend's house, and it turns out that this guy was trying to talk to us at the same time, so we figured it out, and that's okay because we don't need a man.
Period, queen. You tell him.
And the funniest thing about this guy is that he has my name tattooed on his shoulder because it is his mom's name. And hopefully if you know like where I'm at, you don't know who I'm talking about. But anyways, it's interesting because he's a couple years younger than me, and he has his my name tattooed on him, but his mom spells it the same way and everything. And like, I never find people with my name that spell it the same way as me. It's usually spelled with an I. So that was crazy. But anyways, not sure if there's some, you know, something to that or what. I'm about to do falsies, so I'm just gonna do just a light coat, just so that they're not powdery looking or anything, or white, so that they will blend into the lashes seamlessly. Okay, we got that. Oh, that's a hair. Okay, I thought there was like a black line on my face, but it was actually just a hair. Okay, so there's that. And the thing about these lashes is they have a very thin, I don't know if it'll focus. They have a very thin band. So with the very thin band, you really have to make sure that you're packing on that glue so that they will stay on, especially on the outer corners of the lash, because that is where, you know, lashes always tend to come up. Okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and stop recording because I only have a minute left on my camera for recording time. So I'm going to do these lashes off camera, and then I'm going to come back and do my lips and my highlight, and I think we'll pretty much be done after that setting spray, and then that's it. Okay, be right back. Okay, so now for my favorite part. I'm really rushing right now because I only have a minute on my camera, but my favorite part of my makeup routine besides blush is my highlight. So I take a little brush, and this is my absolute favorite highlight in the entire world. It is DLS. I forget what that stands for. I will put it in the description. I think it's like Dirty Little Secret or something. So taking this brush, I'm just gonna bring it all the way out here, and then I'm going in with a brush like this. This is a Real Techniques brush, I believe. You are my world in every place. Right here. And it's a smile on your face. Right here. Okay, and now I will do the lips. Okay, I managed to delete some of the stuff off my camera so that I could finish this off. But let's find my little, there it is, my lip liner. And where did that mirror go? It was right here 5 seconds ago. We love a good unorganized gal. Not really, but where the heck? Bruh. Seriously? Okay, it was right in front of my face, so there's that. Okay, now I'm gonna do my lips. Cause that is what my heart says. And I just like to slightly overline, but not too much. Like just right on the outside of the nose. And I'm going to go in with the Kylie Cosmetics lips. I'm not a huge fan of these because they're so drying. But I really like the color, so it has been what I've been reaching for. And I typically just put a lip gloss over it. And this one's actually almost out. So I'm just like getting the last little scrape of it. Okay, and then I'm taking this Avon Lippy and putting that in the center. Now let me take my bangs down. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. All complete. I absolutely love how my skin looks with this look. It's just so like dewy and still looks natural. It's a close-up. I also did my brows with brow gel, and I did the setting spray. That was my last 2 steps that I did that I didn't put in the video, but I will still link those down in the description as well. I always get asked what my everyday makeup tutorial is because I don't know. People ask me how I do my eyeliner and stuff. I'm like, I literally just freehand it. So this is my everyday makeup routine. This is how I do it. There's nothing to it. Literally, it's so simple. And yeah, I think it's very pretty, very easy. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you guys will like and subscribe. I know I don't post that regularly, but I have a list on my notes of ideas that I would love to do for YouTube, so hopefully I will get around to doing those. I would like to post like every 2 weeks, once every 2 weeks, because I am very busy, so I don't know if I'll be able to post every week, but at least once every 2 weeks. And yeah, that is all for the makeup tutorial. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!